motorcycles.
Commercials.
We've seen 3 different Toyota commercials that have involved bikes and motorcycles more than the trucks they're trying to sell. Also a chair with a motor.
No.
That was a recliner that was moving.
No, it's on skis and it's being
Oh, it's on skis. Okay, fair enough.
Factor is back.
That's
nothing like watching Coke.
Yeah, that's not what that means. Also, well, here's the thing.
Coach K just asked Kyrie Irving not to hit on him.
Yep.
In case you're wondering. Oh, welcome back to the Toyota Halftime Report. I'm not Chris Berman. I'm Ray Rayberg.
And I'm not Adam Schefter.
And here is ESPN insider Adam Schefter.
Friend of the show.
Also, let's see what he doesn't have to say.
We're talking about the Bears.
Oh, right.
Because Adam Gase.
Relevant to our interest, Adam Gase was the offensive coordinator. He did a great job. Okay, he did do a great job.
That's true. That's true.
With not a ton, a team that...
I was going to say, he really had...
If the Eagles hire Tom Coughlin, I don't fucking flip a shit! I'm sorry. Okay. Oh my god, if they... Oh,
you're
fuck!
You're going to be so mad.
I'm sorry. If the... I'd rather the Eagles hire Marshawn Lynch.
Marshawn Lynch, the other big story of the day. Not going to be able to play against the Vikings due to an abdomen injury, but there's some drama there because they're not disclosing the specific nature of the injury. People are thinking that
I spat all over this.
There's
over everything.
Let's talk about anything that's not that guy and that team. AJ McCarron. AJ McCarron.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to be impartial. It's the first I've heard that the Eagles' next time coach might be Tom Coughlin. If it's Tom Coughlin, I swear to God.
See, you and I have talked about this. I was in favor.
We fired Chip Kelly.
I was going to say
Tom
I was in favor of firing Chip Kelly. If they fired Chip Kelly to hire Tom Coughlin, yeah,
Chip Kelly had a year. We're not going to argue about Chip Kelly.
No.
We're going to talk about the Steelers and the Bengals, which we're excited to bring to you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, it's really... I love when a playoff game is also a rivalry game.
Oh, it's just the best. It's the best thing that can happen.
For sure.
We've seen it with the Seahawks and the 49ers.
Yeah.
That was a great game.
Yeah, and then, I mean, it's just sad. Every time you say the 49ers, I get sad because, I want them to be at least okay. Oh, and Niall Davis, I didn't notice that. He was given the horns.
Oh,
given the horns.
Niall
on that return.
Davis, not the hook'em horns.
No, not the hook'em horns. But I think he was just making that. I think that was like a sarcastic thing.
The Texans, right? Because they're right. Because everything in Texas has to do with cows. Steers.
Oh yeah, you're right. They're hauling a recliner in an ATV. I want to do that more than I want to buy a truck.
Oh, we have a comment from the Peanut Gallery, and it's obviously it's from a Jets fan, and it's I hope the Eagles hire Tom Coughlin. I think he's a good fit.
Oh,
well, you know what? How did it go for you guys this year? That's what I have to say. We were terrible, and we fired our head coach. But you guys, I hear you had a chance to make the playoffs. And
it was the Jetsiest thing. Like, people made jokes about it, but it really was just the absolute...
People making jokes about the Jets?
Oh,
what?
No.
It never happens.
It was the absolute... it was the only thing that could have happened. It was the only end to the Jets season. Nothing else was possible.
What, you mean the only end to the Jets season the week before the first round of the playoffs?
Yeah.
Because that's the only end to a Jets season I've ever seen.
Good. Oh, Mike Ditka, you really should not be on TV. And this is coming from a Chicago Bears fan.
And he says he's triggered. The Jets fan's been triggered. Well, you know what? Let's see if we can trigger... I feel like we've already triggered Cowboys fans tonight.
So apparently the delay isn't that bad.
We've triggered Cowboys fans tonight. We've triggered Jets fans. Who else should we trigger? Should we trigger Packers fans?
Oh, well, what... Is there anything relevant to say?
Are there any
Packers
Packers
right
fans?
There's that one that we know.
There is that one that we know. He might be stopping by later, although I told him not to.
If he's listening,
and that's what we have to say to you, Packers fans.
Don't stop by later.
Please don't ever come here.
But if you do, bring cheese, because only I can eat it, so I get more. This is that well, okay, they cut away from the best part of that return, and there you go. DeAndre Hopkins, really the only, if there's any silver lining to the Texans' play, it's DeAndre Hopkins has really been kind of playing his ass off so far this game.
Well, the Texans are terrible.
Yeah.
The Texans' offense is miserable, and they don't.
The Texans' offense, I'm going to say it, worse than the Northwestern Wildcats offense.
That might be true.
Yeah.
Of course, if they had to go head to head on physicality.
Oh yeah, of course, right. But I'm talking about in terms of we
results at their level.
Yeah,
certainly Northwestern not making as many turnovers as this Texas offense.
Well, and not just today. Over the past few weeks, the Texans have been.
And you think of the players that this Texas team has let go. You have Case Keenum. Finish the season.
Future Hall of Famer.
Hall of Famer Case Keenum.
That's the thing. You look at this, and then you think, they let Case Keenum walk.
Ryan Mallett. They also let Ryan Mallett walk. He finished the season backing up. Starting a couple games for the Cowboys, I believe. Backing up Matt Castle.
The thing is
Matt Schaub. The commentary would like to remind us that they let Matt Schaub go.
That's also. Well, here's the thing. All the players you just mentioned are
attractive, except for Matt Schaub. One of the ugliest men.
Not what I was going to say, but you're not wrong.
But go on.
I was just going to say you have the Texans who had a stable of experienced veteran backup quarterbacks, like Luke, like McCown types, people who you could count on to be just good enough. Seriously.
Hashtag
I'm not trying to...
just gonna. Also, we have an Eagles fan here saying Tom Coughlin is the greatest coach of all time,
buddy.
And now I'm triggered.
Oh man!
You need to put a trigger warning on such posts. Oh Jesus, God, he's just
Tom Coughlin. I still think Tom Coughlin doesn't do fucking anything. Eli Manning just trips his way into Super Bowls, and that's
I can't believe they won 2 Super Bowls.
I cannot believe And it's something that people talk about all the time. Eli Manning, more rings than Peyton Manning. How? Fucking how?
Well, they're both terrible, and I hate them both. So there you go.
Well, but Peyton Manning
loves pizza.
Yeah, true.
And insurance.
I love pizza, and I don't love insurance. I love pizza though.
This man rolls without healthcare because he.
I don't. I literally got my letter from Blue Cross Blue Shield today. I have to pay for Obamacare. Thanks, Obama.
Now we finally get some reason from our commentary section. Eagles should hire John Madden.
No, I'm sorry. Not John Madden. John Madden. John Madden, a close cousin of John Madden. Currently working in a grain factory in the rural part of Kentucky. Knows a lot about football, though.
I would imagine.
He watches it every week. He's got DirecTV that he steals from his neighbor.
You heard it, folks. John Madden, as qualified to coach an NFL team as we are to host a broadcast.
Oh, man. J.J. Watt.
Look at him in a hoodie and in another hoodie. And then there's Alex Smith.
Just all these jaws.
So many hoodies.
They're every single football jaws. They're really good.
Oh, was that Larry Fitzgerald? Why is Brian
Hoyer... I think that was Larry Fitzgerald.
I think Brian Hoyer was just sucking off that football. It was weird. I didn't like it. Wild card. Brian Hoyer
So here's my question.
Or his long-haired cousin, John Matted. Get it? Like Matted.
Matted.
It's good.
Dude, no, John Madden shouldn't be a football coach. John Madden is currently in a conversion van, a conversion van heading to a Fish concert.
I don't want to say this. I don't want to be the one to point this out, but Brian Hoyer without his helmet on looks like a penis.
We have talked about this before. It's not. He does.
He looks like a penis.
You are absolutely not wrong. Do you think that's affecting his play? Because he's dicking over the rest of his team.
He's dicking around out there, basically.
Yeah. Like that was the big one. Like, I thought he threw that ball so confidently.
I mean, he just felt like airing it out. It was an arm punt.
Some premature ejaculation.
He's got a penis head and an arm punt.
Oh, God.
Terrible.
That's not good. That's not good.
Oh, boy. We need to get on track here. The second half is about to begin. And
Do
we need to get back into the tough analysis. You never answered my question. What do you want to see from this Chiefs offense in the second half?
I just want to see the ability to drive down the field and score a touchdown. It's the kind of thing.
So you want them to play offense?
Yes, they really kind of haven't been doing that. I want a quick, efficient drive from the Chiefs, because right now the Texans have been they haven't been pressing the wide receivers that much because they know they're going for those underneath routes. They'll give them a 2 or 3 yard gain.
Broke the remote.
And, if they give him a 2 or 3 yard gain every play, it's going to be a 3 and out every time.
All right.
Hoyer's still under center.
Hoyer lining up under center. He has Alfred Blue in the backfield with the leading blocker, the fullback. Blue's going to rumble for 4 yards to the right off tackle.
Texans fans out there, I don't think they're very happy that Hoyer's still getting the call. Yeah.
But keep in mind, his backup is
Doopy Pants, Dr. Dupe. Although, I mean, you were talking about this earlier, right? Mike Kafka. Still in the wings.
On the practice squad. I don't know if they can still
Mike Kafka, perhaps he will wake up today to find himself transformed into
Hoyer
a starting
in the gun. He's looking left. He fires left into the arms and out of the hands.
Good defense
of the receiver.
Absolutely.
Ryan Griffin.
Great defense there by the cornerback Sean Smith, trying to undercut that route. If he had another step on it, that was a pick six. Look at this.
He makes a good swat to break up the play.
Yep. If he had 1 or 2 more steps on it, that was
Griffin should have come down with that one, though. There's no reason not to come down with that. He didn't really... Smith didn't bat the ball away. He just kind of knocked into the receiver. In the gun. He has Jonathan Grimes lined up in the backfield to his right. 3 wide receivers out left. He's going to look right to Grimes. The pass to Grimes.
Jump pass there to Grimes.
Little jump pass over the line, and Grimes is going to gain 8 and the first down. Hoyer looking reinvigorated.
I was going to say that's a big play for Hoyer. Even those small passes, that they help for an embattled quarterback to get the confidence up. You see a man with open space. You get that first down. It helps, right? Brian Hoyer is going to need to get his groove back. Down 13, the passing game really is
Hoyer under center. Prosh the lead blocker. The handoff is to Blue. Blue's going to go for about 3. We've seen a lot of Jonathan Grimes. We've seen a lot of Jay Prosh using that blocking scheme with the fullback. They've come out big. They've come out with the fullback. They've come out with the tight ends, Fyodorowicz. Ryan Griffin has seen the field a lot today and been involved a lot.
Yep.
And Griffin in motion as Hoyer's under center for this next play. Looks like a handoff to Blue to the left side.
It's going to bring up
left
like
to the
3rd
guard.
and 4.
3rd and maybe 3 if they're
on
lucky.
The spot. But
what can this offense do on 3rd down?
See, you're asking me about the Chiefs offense, about putting this game away. I really think that in order for the Texans to have any chance at kind of crawling their way back into this, they just have to score on this possession. They really kind of do.
They need to come out firing, no question, and a timeout taken by Brian Hoyer.
He just needed some water. And that Texans fan with the terrible hat can't believe it.
I don't understand how this early in the second half.
Yeah, this early in the second half, especially in what is still, it feels like it's you know